Oh, feels good. It feels so good to be back. Hello, travelers of the internet. Welcome back to Guardian Studios. Or if you're new to the channel, hey there, and welcome to you. My name is JGuard01, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to be able to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience. We are diving back into the world of Galabor, my friends, where we have a lot of work to do, as usual, and very little time to get it done. We got a long way to go, and a short time to get there. But we're going to do our very best to get as much of the work done as we can. Now, first things first, I am going to have to check down here and see if the storage of this machine is, okay, yeah, it is, it is quite full. Pardon me. Yeah, that is quite full. Quite full of junk. Lots of junk. Okay, hang on. Pop this stuff in there. Pop this in here. This in here. And set these bits up here. Actually, let's go ahead and just move all of this up into the chest. Except I do need two things down here to filter. There we go. Knock it down to one spot. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the junk items out. It's going to take a little bit of work, but let's see what we can do about it. And for the record, junk items in this instance refers to anything that is not bones, arrows, rotten flesh, a crop, or a piece of iron. Because none of this stuff that is not those things is necessary. Those things need to just be gone. Pardon me while I take care of this. If I don't go ahead and do this, this is something that I'm going to have to come back to later. And I'd rather not have to do that. I'd rather it already be done. Here we go, here we go. Oh man, there's a lot. There is a lot. How much is this thing stored up, I wonder? Apparently quite a lot. Oh yeah, there is so much junk. Hang on. Uh-huh. Nip it at the root. Let's nip it at the root. Darn it. There was a bone in there. And bones are not junk items. Those are items that we actually want to have go through the system. You can hear our trident rocking back and forth in the in the machine. We've got to get all these junk items into the junk hole. I'm trying to press the button to throw the stuff as fast as I can, just so that we can do that. And there's more junk going through. Dag nabbit. Of course there is. Well, it's not actually going through. It is getting stuck, which is what I want to happen. I want it to get stuck and not be pushed through into the hoppers. So, Right, that's right. I see why some items are not showing up in there. It's because some of it is in a, some of it's in a hopper under the chest. That feeds into the one that I keep reaching into. For anybody wondering why are we just throwing all this stuff away, we do not need any of this stuff. All the rest is gold and leather armor, chainmail armor, whatever it is, we don't need. The bows, we don't need a whole boatload of bows. We've already got more than enough bows. We've got enough of all this stuff, including our own golden helmet. We do not need all this other junk. So I'm just going through and making sure that everything we can get rid of is gotten rid of. Give me that potion. I'll take that bow, because that could be good backup bow, if nothing else. And I'll take this rotten flesh. But everything else is in here, we're going to leave here, because we don't need any of it. Come up here, grab the trident, lock the machine, pop that in there, and now, just double check, do we have anything in there that we need? Oh wait, there's a little bit more rotten flesh, we'll grab that. And now we get out of here. Probably gonna have some phantoms waiting for me up topside. Because it looks like it might be nighttime. Sure, in daytime with a thunderstorm or a rainstorm. If it was just rain that was making it dark up topside, we would be seeing rain particles. We're not. So we know it's got to be nighttime. Alright, let's head for the base. Imagine how fast we'll go swimming when we've got Depth Strider, having dolphins swim alongside us. This little sea will become so quick to cross. You know, I do sometimes wish that They'd give us a water-based mount that could swim as fast as a dolphin can. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh, that was almost bad! I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. That was so dumb. Why was I not watching where I was going? I could have just died. I could have jumped in that hole and it would have all been over. I could have lost everything. Holy moly. Pay attention to where you're going and what you're doing, J-Guard. You can't catch me. Wow, we've got a lot of phantoms. I did not realize we were going to have so many phantoms. Okay. So that's what being AFK for over an hour will do. Yeah, you guys notice my level count? That's just from one and a half hour session of AFK time after last night's stream. That double dungeon spawner is really powerful. Sometimes I don't quite realize just how powerful until I actually look again. There they go, burning up in the sun. Whew. I get that Phantom's supposed to encourage you to sleep regularly so they don't spawn, but they are such a pesky mob. Well, hello, sir. What do you have for sale, may I ask? Anything good? Not really. Okay. Goodbye to your llamas. And now to you. Dimwit. Alright, so let me think. What do I need to do? Well, before I do anything else, I want to take off this chest plate, and I want to go re-enchant it. Hello, Cyper! Hello, 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 my friend! First person to chat is Cyper. Hey, Ryan! Good to see you, my man. Glad you can make it to the stream. I'm very glad you can make it, my dude. How you doing today? Doing alright? Excusing me? Prot 4? I'll take it. Oh, no I won't. Because we only got Prot 4. And we actually have that on a different diamond chest plate, thank you. So, can you give us unbreaking, please? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. That is not quite what I meant, but I will take it. That was cool. That was actually kind of cool. That was not what I was expecting to have happen, but I'm glad it happened. Alright, alright. Next thing I need to do. I need to see if I've got some armor stuff. I do indeed. I want to go make an armorer in the local village. I know, the title of the stream says we're going to be doing an inner garden, which, for anybody wondering, we're going to be doing an indoor garden behind the pantry today. Well, that's good, Ryan. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty good myself. I mean, I'm about 95% good. The other 5%, I'm a little sore. I think I slept wrong. But we are going to take care of some business with the villagers before we come back and work on the building. I want to take advantage of our good fortune, and I want to see if we can get some trades going with a armorer. But I just remembered, armorers are another tradesman that will do armorers are another kind of tradesman that will take coal for emeralds, which will level them up. So we want to go grab some of that real quick. Cyper. Technically, no. If you're wondering how I'm able to read the chat while I'm doing my streams, I have one device set up to watch the stream, and then I've got my my PlayStation hooked up to a screen to actually do the gameplay. And that's what's streaming it out to you guys, is the PlayStation. Oh, jeez, my shoulder. That's a little sore, too. I'm seeing a lot of really nice positivity reactions going on down by the chat. Whoever's doing that, thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. The hope for the armorer is actually that they'll give us a pair of boots. Because boots are the thing we need a lot of enchantments for still. I'm not too worried about our golden helmet, because that gold helmet is not what we're going to wear all the time. We have a diamond helmet that I intend to get more enchantments for later. But, so ultimately what we want is an armor that will sell boots, and if possible, a helmet. That's what we want more than anything. Now granted, I can't buy the helmet until I craft one, according to my rule for Galabor, but still, it'd be nice to have it already ready to buy at some point, you know? But that is the one rule I have established for Galabor. We do not purchase any diamond armor from a villager unless we have crafted a piece of that same kind of armor for ourselves. So if one sells a chest plate, we don't buy it unless we've already crafted a chest plate before. Even if that chest plate ended up being lost, that would be the rule. If we ended up losing the chest plate, we would still be able to go ahead and buy a new chest plate if necessary. Actually, Ryan, yeah, I gained another. So, hey, thank you for the shout out. I think that may have helped out quite a bit. Now, I know I've seen a couple of guys around here that are definitely plain coats. I'm hoping that one of them will take up the occupation of an armorer without any issue. Problem is, I don't know where they are. Got our farmer. This is the mason, librarian, toolsmith. One of our Fletchers is here. Where is everybody else? I know the armorer wears goggles. So where the hay is the armorer? Is he... He's not up on the hill, stuck somewhere, is he? I mean, that would kind of figure. It would just figure that it's a guy who's gotten himself stuck on a hill or something and can't get down here to do the trading. I mean, I don't see how any of them could get stuck at this point. I've made sure there's easy ways to get to wherever they need to go. They just gotta find the routes. Although that does make me think, maybe I should move this bed that's up here down to there somewhere. Oh! Seriously, though. Where is the armorer? I know someone is tying themselves to... Aha! There he is! Hello, sir! Hello! Can we do some trades? Yeah, I'll give you a whole boatload of coal if you just level up a bit. Now he would like iron. Oh man, Ryan. You definitely make sure you're staying safe, my man. Hello, Leo! Hello, hello, hello! G'day, mate! As the Australians would say, g'day, mate! Alright, so they want iron for some of their next trades. What's up, Brian? Let's go see if we can get some iron for these guys. May have to go down under the Hobbit Hole and get some iron to do that. But, actually, I think we'll work on the inner garden for a little bit once we get back to the base, and then we will worry about getting iron for the armorer, because we need to level him up. We have to level him up so that we can unlock his diamond level trades. Or, excuse me, I guess his expert and master level trades. I always find it easier to just refer to the token on their belts as their rank. Ha! Ow! What the? Oh, right. I haven't slept yet. Okay. Okay. Running. Running. We are running, we are running, we are running, 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 running away from all the monsters and all the stinking crud. All the little stinking monsters that want to take a bite out of me. Run, 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 run. Oh, Ryan. Ouch. Where's the cat? 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 Phantoms don't like cats. Where'd the one go that was chasing me? I know he bit me a couple of times. Ooh, Ryan. Ouch. Yep, I found that out the other day. Phantoms actually can't stand to be around cats. Like a creeper, a phantom will fly away, or it'll try to get away from any cat that gets nearby. So, cats actually have some good use. Ah, see, here's a pain in the neck that can show us if he ever decides to try and come down. Okay, we got a couple of pains in the neck. Three. Wow, we've got a lot of phantoms on us, but then we haven't slept in who knows how many days. Four phantoms. 5 phantoms. Yeah, notice how they're not coming down. They keep acting like they want to, and then they stop. I'm pretty sure that's because they're sensing the cats down here. And like I said, phantoms don't like cats. They try to avoid them. Alright, Ryan. Hey, I had a feeling that was going to end up happening, my friend. After all the chit-chat last night, I kind of had a feeling you were going to end up taking a break, man. And that's not a bad thing. Hey, you probably need it. Probably more than you realize. So you take a break, my friend. When you stop and think about it, phantoms hating cats kind of makes sense. Makes total sense that phantoms hate cats, because think about it. Sometimes when you sleep, if a cat cuddles up with you in Minecraft, sometimes they bring you a gift in the morning. And sometimes that gift is phantom membrane. Where do you think they get that from? They go out and hunt it once you're asleep. And then they bring back some membrane from their hunt. Stop and think about that. It makes total sense that phantoms hate cats because they know cats will hunt them. It's just not something that they do on screen. Alright, so I came back here because I need a little bit of iron. I need iron to trade with the armorer. What do people even call you on stream, and what's favorite game? If you're asking me directly, Cyper, what people normally call me when I'm on stream is either Guardian, or Guard, or J-Guard. Once in a while, I will just be referred to as J. And I'm good with that. I'm good with any of those. And actually, the J thing brings a movie to mind that I really actually kind of enjoy. Can't decide if I prefer the original one or the sequel to it. If you know what movie it is, then you know. If you don't, I'm not going to sit here and tell you. You got to figure it out. Guard is perfectly fine. But I would ask that you capitalize the G so that I know you're actually trying to refer to somebody by a name. Then I'll know you're referring to me. Alright, 20 iron ingots is not a lot, but it should be enough to push that armorer to his next level. Once he's at the next level, we can keep trading. And hopefully we'll be able to see what kind of armor he'll sell us. Also, I've decided I'm going to go back to my smite sword for a while, because the smite sword can take out skeletons fast, and it'll keep the zombies at bay, if it doesn't just kill them outright. Eventually, once we've got full diamond armor and all the enchantments we need, we're going to have to go to the Nether and look for a bastion remnant. A bastion that'll have a netherite upgrade, so I can upgrade my my equipment. I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of ancient debris for all the upgrades I'll need, but you can't do netherite upgrading without a netherite upgrade template item. So we will end up needing that. It's tedious, it's frustrating, but it does encourage exploration, and there's a lot of treasure to be found in bastions, so it's not like it's not worthwhile. It's not like it's not worth our while to go and get that kind of stuff. It's just very annoying that we would have to cross the surface of the Nether. The surface of the Nether is the absolute worst place to be in all of Minecraft. You got your gas, you got your magma cubes, you got the crud in the Nether fortress, and you got who knows what else lurking around, zooming around, all wanting to kill you. All wanting to eliminate your behind. Not fun. Sweet, he will do boots. Oh. Are you kidding me with these options? I either trade him a diamond, or I trade him a lava bucket. Hey, yo. What you try? What you offering, mate? Nothing that I need. Wow. Bye. Bye. Mr. Trading Man Pie. Bye-bye, Mr. Trading Man. Bye. You can go away forever. For all I give a darn. Alright. So it's either we have to buy a whole bunch of shields, or we have to sell him one of two things. Either we sell him buckets of lava, or we sell him diamonds to level him up to give us the boots. I would really rather not give him either of those things. To be blunt, I would rather not give him either one. If I had to pick one of them, I would rather give him the lava buckets. Problem is, we don't have an iron farm, so iron is kinda limited, and we don't have ready access to lava at the moment. I honestly have no idea where to go to get any more lava. I'm not even sure if we have any. We should, because at some point I've got to make a chamber that will be a cobblestone generator back at the house, back at the Hobbit Hole, but I don't know where. I don't know if we have any lava or where to find any lava. I do know that at some point I would like to also set up another chamber that would be a lava farm. so that we can get all the lava we will ever need. Hello, JBGB! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Glad you can make it to the stream. How you doing? You doing alright? I hope so. So, since we can't really do anything with the armorer without sacrificing diamonds right this moment, we are instead going to turn our focus back to the interior of our house. We're gonna go grab the stuff we need to get busy, and we are going to work on the room. Trying to think of the word here. The inner garden, that's it. The garden. Gonna move our crop farming indoors where it's safer. Just as soon as I can find out where I put all my building materials. Where did I put that stuff? It's gotta be around here somewhere. That stuff doesn't just get up and walk away. Where is it? Where in the world is all that stuff? It's gone missing. Oh, no, I know where it is. It's in the barrel. It's up here in the barrel. Because I needed barrels for the project. That's what it is. Okay. Moment of panic averted. And that really was a moment of panic there. I was getting a little concerned. I was like, where in the world did I put that crud? Did I leave it down in the trial chamber? I mean, I would doubt that I would ever do that. But at the same time, you never know with me. Sometimes the things I do confuse even me. Which is a scary thought. Me confusing myself. That is frightening. And yet, very true. I could tell you all stories of actions that I have made that have confounded and befuddled my mind to the point of being basically stun-locked by my own weird choices. But I'm not going to waste our time talking about such things outright. I'm just going to let you know that, yeah, I have made myself question my own thinking. Pardon me. I know we don't strictly have to sleep this time, but I'm going to sleep just the same. Good kitty. You sit and guard the bed, little jelly, while I get back to work on making our home a good one. kind of want to raise the garden up a couple of Y levels. See, what I'm kind of thinking is I kind of want to put a glass roof on the garden so that we can have it in lore have sunlight to help the crops grow during the daytime. Pardon me a second. Oh, sorry. Needed a stretch. Oh. Oh. That's better. A little adjustment of position to help make me a little more comfortable, and we're back in business. I also kind of want to make this garden kind of long. Oh, hey, iron. Maybe too far back. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to put a glass roof on this thing. Which is very annoying. Because I did actually really want to do that. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do a skylight like I was wanting to do. There's just not... There's just too much room, too much stuff in the way. So, maybe it's better if I just fill this room back in. And then... we take these blocks out and we work as if we didn't do this. me see here. This may be a stream that I actually have to go back and rename. Because we sure aren't getting the inner garden done as quick as I hoped we would. Getting sidetracked with all these other things as soon as I decided to do that enchanting bit with the chest plate. Which reminds me, at some point I'm still going to go back to the librarian in the village and get more mending books. Because we need to put mending on all our armor. Yeah, we didn't end up doing a whole lot of this actual project so far, huh? I almost feel like I should have made this on the surface after all. Made water elevators to get up and down from it. In hindsight, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah, I think that might be what I have to do. Hello, Union! Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Well, if nothing else, I've given my pickaxe a little bit of a workout. And we did uncover a little bit of iron, so... and copper, so it's not like it would have been a waste or anything. Yeah, I think I may have to retitle this session. Because the more I think on it, the more I think that idea of a garden on the surface that's sunken into the ground a bit, basically reviving the idea of the greenhouse from Gyros that we had with the other Hobbit house, just without having the Hobbit Hole entrance necessarily. Oh yeah. Is that right, Union? Was that during my earlier stream or my later stream? Because if it was during the later stream, that would make entirely a lot of sense. Whoops, I used up too much cobble. No worries, my dude, no worries. Little guy is efficient. Nice little fella. Yeah, I think I need to replan how I'm gonna do the garden. I can't decide if I want to do it just underground in the house, or if I want to do it just under some glass on the surface. Not a bad idea, Union. Using a jungle tree as a lookout outpost. Not a bad idea at all. Kind of brings back the idea of doing a tree house at some point. It really does. I like that idea. Thank you for the suggestion, Union. On one hand, having the garden be down here underground would be good, because then we know it's secure and safe and nothing's going to trample it, nothing's going to happen to it. On the other hand, having it up topside with glass over top would be a nice artistic thing, and we can still have it be that it's enterable from up there, but we also have an entrance from down here using a water elevator. I think we'll keep it down here. But I'm afraid that that's all the time I have for this session, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, whether you watched it all live or watched part of it live and the rest otherwise, I want to thank you very, very much for watching. If you did enjoy the stream, please be sure to leave likes and comments. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Check out the About page for links to the pages with more content and ways to help support the channel. Share the channel with your friends who think they might enjoy it too. And, of course, do not forget to smack that notification bell so that you don't miss the next stream or video. With that all being said, thank you all very much for watching. I am JGardo1, your guide, bard, and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical, and I'll see you all next time, right here on Guardian Studios. Bye!